additional 8,000 U.S. troops arrived in East Timor today in the biggest... Military intelligence released the information that Daradandoa leader Suadi Sadano was not only responsible but on site at the March 28th hostage crisis at the U.S. Embassy to East Timor. Headed by Abraham Zerkazi to reverse engineer the programs developed for the Georgian information crisis was declared a success by its UN. Sporadic clashes with Daradandoa guerrillas along the East Timor border. No U.S. casualties were...
What do you think?
The world is small, nasty, and complicated, and everybody dies alone.
What do you think about Norman Soth?
He's small, nasty, and complicated. I guess how he'll die is up to him.
I don't think Soth even knows whether or not he's still working for the CIA.
I'm a good judge of character.
That must be why we get along so well.
So we have a kind of interesting mission to do today. We found Soth. He happens to be on a train right now, and we need to have a chat with him. Because we just don't know who he's working for. Is he a bad guy? Is he an undercover good guy? Well, hopefully we'll be able to get some answers to that question. And of course, we're not going to wait for him to get off the train or anything. We're going to just have a chat with him while he's still on the train. So this mission is a bit gimmicky, and also very short, as you can probably tell from the length of the video. So we're infiltrating a moving train. What do we have to work with? Why don't we have a look at our inventory? So we got a pistol, a laser mic, and that's it. Alright. Not a whole lot to work with, especially since we can't kill anyone. Obviously, we don't want to blow Norman's cover, and there are going to be a lot of civilians on this train. And that's a dog. Should probably not drop in here. Might disturb that dog. Might start barking. That's just a recipe for bad news. It's even closer to the dog, so that's a no-go. Let's just skip this car entirely, shall we? I think that's the best thing to do. Get out of all this noise and wind. There is a guy in here. We can't quite see him, but he's in there, so let's be a little cautious.
Looks like you're in position. Soth is still your first and only objective. We need you to conversate the man face to face. The agency's got reams of data on him, but the man's history is a school of red herrings. Nobody knows whether he's a U.S. agent or a terrorist.
Those things aren't mutually exclusive.
Hippie. Until we know different, we're treating him as a friendly, so don't blow his cover. Any alarms mean mission over. If Soth sees you before you see him, the mission's over. Don't do anything to compromise him.
Does that include killing him?
Yeah. Leave him alive, if you don't mind. Updates on your OPSAT.
Alright, so now we actually have stuff to look at, so let's do that. So, can't get caught. That'd be bad. That's usually the case, but it would just fail the mission instantly, so it should be cautious. We do have a picture of Soth. Agent 47 looking ass. Well, more pressing right now is we have a civilian in our way. Our first instance of those guys. So civilians are different from normal guards. If you elbow them, they'll go down in one hit, no matter where you hit them from. So let's just knock this guy out, because he is very much in the way.
Must have been nothing.
And he has a satchel. I wonder what important intelligence we'll find on that. We'll read it in a second. Let's just put this guy over here. A little darker, I think. Oh. Oh. Well, I'm sure he'll wake up before we get to that stop, right? Right? Yeah, let's go. So there's a trap door here. I think you know where it leads. Yeah. Well, we can just go through the door, right? Just, go through the door, cut through the cars. Oh. Well, there's only one way to go then. I'm sure this is a great idea. So there's only one direction to go in. Just gotta keep moving until we get to another trapdoor. This doesn't seem like the best idea in the world, though. Just gonna throw that out there. But it seems like Sam's doing just fine. So it's no big deal. So, trapdoors right here. Don't just go up, though, because there's a man here, and that's actually not a civilian. Just let him leave. Let's also wait for that door to close. Okay.
Another complication for you. Found the credit cards our man Poindexter, aka Soth, used to buy the train tickets.
What's the complication?
2 seats in coach. Looks like you have at least 2 terrorists mixed in with the civvies in the cheap seats.
But you're dealing with tight quarters. I wouldn't risk anything lethal. You don't have the room to maneuver if there are complications.
So we can unlock the side doors. We have to do that, actually. I'm gonna save right quick, because the next few parts can be kind of annoying. And it's a little easy to make mistakes and screw it all up. Also, let's shoot this light out. Don't have to do that, but just to be completely safe. So, there are civilians in the next room. More than just one. There's a few of them.
Hey, are you taking anything?
Anything for what?
You know, an account of the cargo.
Shut up!
What? Nobody here can...
I'm not worried about these people, but if the boss hears us talking, neither of us is walking off this train.
Well, there's the other bad guy. Well, we've ID'd the 2. That doesn't really help too much, because if anyone sees us, we're kind of screwed. Just let him sit down. So, fun thing I just learned, you can't reload your pistol if you're near a context thing. I didn't actually know that. So, we unlocked the side doors, because we're going to go outside the train again. Look, this is a great idea, okay? This is a very smart thing to do. So here's a gimmick of the level. We have to travel alongside the train here. And there are windows, and there are people, and we have to navigate past them. And also, other trains will occasionally pass by. So keep an eye out for that, because that can knock you backwards. So this guy will eventually sit back down, and then we can get past this first window. Any day now. Go read your little book that's clipping through your leg there. Okay. And since he is reading a book, he should have his eyes on that, so he can just get past this first window. And it's just him. He shouldn't spot you here. Now we have this woman. Now, I didn't actually do that correctly. You're supposed to wait a little longer, but I didn't get spotted, so it's okay. I got kind of a freebie there. So this guy will yawn, and that's when you want to sneak past him. That guy's asleep, so I don't have to worry about him at all. This man is very tired, though, and will yawn a lot, so... Come on, yawn. Okay. So fortunately, the curtain is closed on this one. And on this one. And they won't just, like, open suddenly, so we're good to just sneak past. And no one's here? Okay. Should be good to sneak past this one as well. Alright. We're basically done. Just gotta get back inside the train. Alright, that went really well, actually. That part makes me nervous because it's kind of easy to screw up. Let's save again. I save a lot on this mission just because parts of it make me nervous. It's not like a hard mission.
Brunton's chums in the CIA came through for us.
Sauce's right leg has more prosthetics in it than Lee Major's.
Apparently, he had a disagreement with a landmine.
Might register different on thermal.
Perfect.
Monsieur, you requested earplugs?
Ah, yes.
I'm very sorry, but I couldn't find any. If your neighbors start shouting again, please feel free to call me and I'll ask them to be quiet.
Thank you.
I'm very sorry.
Just let this civilian get away from here. We can start sneaking down the hallway. So Soth's in one of these cabins, and he has a fake leg. That guy should be far enough away. Oh man. Gotta use a SWAT turn. So that guy has hair, and Soth's picture was bald, so we can pretty much tell from that, you know, it's not Soth. I mean, it's not like he would change his hair or anything, that'd be silly. Why would a super spy do something like that? So unfortunately, we cannot actually see through the doors. We have to use the optic cable and check everyone. Nope. And what about you? Gotcha. Alright. We found the man. Looks like he's taking a little nap. Can't use his computer, but we can talk to him.
Wake up, Poindexter.
First, you tell me, who are you?
I'm your Uncle Sam. Come to make sure you're still one of the good guys.
How do I trust you?
Your name's Norman Soth. Ask me about the chestnut tree.
Okay, fine. What are you doing here? If the men I'm with catch us talking, they'll kill us both.
To make your Sedona story fast.
It's an agency job. The Joint Chiefs want a military presence in Indonesia, and I was part of the plan. That's all I can say.
Who's your runner?
Clifton Finch.
What about the cryogenics lab?
Sir,
What is it now?
you have a phone call.
Stay hidden and don't make a noise.
Sorry if I woke you. It's him.
Is this a fresh phone?
We put the chip in just an hour ago.
Good, let's go to the bar car. I don't want to talk here.
He was lying about his handler, wasn't he?
Yeah, Finch has been on sick leave for 16 months. Hack the laptop now. And trail Soth. Laser mic that call. We still can't risk blowing Soth's cover. Fisher, we need that phone call. Dime to $1, he's talking to Sedona.
Okay, time limit, and it actually is a bit tight. Let's quick save real quick. Just in case something goes wrong. It shouldn't, but just in case. So, Soth and his friend should be a bit further ahead. Let's get the mic ready now. Okay, there he is. Nice and dark, so let's just do this right here. Should be fine.
It depends on our Mossad leak. I don't know, 80%, maybe 90. I just have a bad feeling about this train. I think our cover's blown. Hold on. No, it's just a feeling I have. I don't think it's safe to talk right now. Okay, but make it fast. I'm glad. Stay worried. Shin Bet, are you kidding? I could barely believe Mossad, much less. Of course, of course. Always assume they know what you're doing. Exactly. It's a joke. Right. Mein Gott, I can walk. 4 more days, tops, then you're bulletproof. It's not safe to talk now. I need to get off this train. No, I can't. It's not possible. Of course. Till next time.
Good work. Grim?
Give me a sec. Focusing on the Timorese Mambe for expediency's sake. The new translator will take a few seconds to catch up.
Take your time.
There. Springfield demonstration. 80% plus fatalities. Custer would be proud. What the hell does that mean?
Nothing good. What about that?
Might be daily phone calls to delay release. Translator's still a little hinky.
Right. We've got enough to work with. Get topside, Fisher. We're pulling you out of there.
So Soth is gone, and his friend should have left as well. There is a guy in our way with a satchel. And there they go. So we totally could just sneak past this guy, but he has a satchel. I want to read it. And he's not looking this way at all, so this should be easy. It's got to be quiet. And also quick save. Quick saving is important as well. This shouldn't be a problem. He's not looking this way. There is obviously something very interesting out that window. It's enraptured this man. It's ensnared his attention. This guy is probably a bad guy, not a civilian. Probably. Also, I'm sure this won't blow Soth's cover or anything. This is just a completely unrelated spy man on a train, alright? It's nothing to do with Soth, obviously.
Huh?
That was a strange reaction to getting knocked out. Huh? So let's see what we got here. Infection. Oh my. They're containing something nasty in those ND-133s. Who could have seen this coming? Some kind of virus or disease? Oh my. Sam, we should really put that cigarette out. That's gonna just mess up the carpets. That's dangerous, Sam. Come on. Don't just leave that. That's not a good thing. Come on. You shouldn't just leave lit cigarettes lying on the ground like that.
We've got visitors. Our cover's been blown. We're getting off the train now.
Talk to me about level of force.
It's them or you.
Well, let's get out of here, though. There's a guy coming. But we should be able to get out here before we yell. It's fine. Just shoot me in my feet. It's not a big deal. That's a problem, though. That's definitely a problem. But it's okay. Got the Osprey here for cover fire. And it's definitely doing that, actually. Yeah, you don't want to mess around with the Osprey. You really don't want to do that, apparently. Well, that was that level. As I said, it's pretty gimmicky, but it's a good mission. It's a nice little different mission. Sneaking in a train. That's pretty good. I like that level. So we have to go to Jerusalem, apparently. That's where Soth is headed. So we're going to try and catch up with him there. And he has some kind of virus. You learned that much, at least. So I guess I'll see you next time for that mission.